Delegates and guests, please welcome Parliamentary Colby King and your California Democratic Party officers, Secretary Diana Love, Controller Carolyn Fowler, Vice Chair David Campos, Vice Chair Betty Yee, and Chair Rusty Hicks.
Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house. It has a crowd. There's always something happening, and it's usually quite loud. Our mum, she's so house proud.
All right, good morning, California Democrats. How we doing? Oh, come on now. As I said yesterday, I know you were all out partying a little bit last night, but how are we doing, California Democrats? Good deal, good deal. Well, listen, Democrats, before we get started with this morning's proceedings, before we get started this morning, I just want to take a moment to speak to you this morning. I, like many of you, come to today's gathering with a heavy heart. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge all that took place yesterday and what it means for us going forward. Yesterday's proceedings began with a moving message of peace, of unity, of acceptance, a message that was embraced by every part of this party. Throughout the day, delegates and participants alike honored the spirit of that message by engaging one another in peaceful community and respectful conversation. Yet the day concluded with a series of events that left me both saddened and disappointed. In the late afternoon and into the early evening, a large number of non-delegate folks entered the convention center and occupied a number of spaces throughout the venue. Delegates and participants were temporarily unable to freely move throughout the convention center. Two young security agents sustained minor injuries, and attendees, particularly our Jewish delegates and guests, were openly intimidated and harassed. The evening's meetings and events were canceled to restore order to the venue and to ensure the safety and security of all. Simply put, this is unacceptable. This is both unacceptable, and I want to apologize to everyone who put so much hard work into hosting successful caucuses and events. And as part of our collective decision to reconvene here today, the party has already initiated a thorough investigation of yesterday's events and will take appropriate action. And I want to be clear that any delegate who actively participated in or aided in the furtherance of those activities and events in violation of our party's code of conduct will be held accountable in accordance with our party's bylaws. I do want to take a brief moment to thank our amazing Kadem team and our security team who've worked tirelessly to put on a successful convention and who acted with a patient and peaceful determination to keep everyone safe and to carry on with the party's important business. This disruption did not impede or prevent our important work, specifically our endorsement process. We as California Democrats uphold the constitutionally protected right to free speech and freedom of expression as sacred. But Democrats exercising those rights with violence, intimidation, harassment, or bullying has no place in our party or in our communities. Anti-Semitism and Islamophobia has no place in our party or in our communities. And we unequivocally condemn acts of violence that bring harm to our neighbors and divide us from one another, both here at home and abroad. Every delegate, every volunteer, every staff person, every attendee has the right to be safe and to feel safe in the peaceful expression of their own voice and viewpoint. That includes every member of the Jewish community, every member of the Palestinian community, every supporter of our shared commitment to dignity for all of us. So this morning, Democrats, we come together with a heavy heart, but we also come together with a determined resolve to reconnect with one another, to embrace our collective cause of peace, and to ensure the work of this party moves ever onward and upward. So today we are here to handle the business of our party, to finalize our endorsements and pass a party platform, and that's exactly what we are going to do. Because Democrats, our work is too important today, in 2024, and beyond. So Democrats, let's get to work.